The purpose of the best CPU cooler is just that, to keep your CPU from overheating, ensuring you get the best performance. In this video, we will cover the best 5 CPU cooler available in the market. We select all products depending on quality, reliability, and customer satisfaction. Before starting the video, make sure you subscribe to this channel. Number 5. Noctua NH-L9i. While many tower cases have more than enough area for beefy coolers, lots of MATX and ITX situations have restraints to just how much you can pack in. In those situations, you'll need to meticulously assume what kind of CPU cooler you can fit. Noctua's NH-L9i cooler is an additional inconspicuous option that can allow you to develop that smooth, small form factor PC of your desires. The Noctua NH-L9i might not be used as serious of cooling as various other challengers on this list, but that's essentially a given for a compact computer. That said, it is still using a sizable radiator and loads on a top-quality Noctua fan. The mix suffices to cool a wide variety of Intel chips, excluding several of Intel's opened models and extreme editions. A separate mounting adapter can even support AMD chips on an M4 outlet. As well as, where compactness is just one item of the challenge, a consistent adapter will undoubtedly let you run the fan in a low noise setting that goes down the follower speed to 1800 RPM to lower the max fan noise down to simply 14.8 dBA. Number 4. Corsair Hydro Series H75. Fascinated in liquid air conditioning, however, not ready to spend a lot of money or take care of priming and loading. All-in-one liquid coolers like the Corsair H75 are a fantastic choice to leap liquid cooling with minimum trouble. Fluid coolers put less weight on your CPU and motherboard and use air from outdoors to cool down as opposed to recycled air from the instance. The outcome is an icy CPU with less noise, as well as if the area is limited around your CPU, no air cooler will undoubtedly leave a minor impact. However, it is most likely that you will not much get lower temperature levels than with a colder Master Hyper 212 or an H7. However, you will generally obtain a little bit less noise under LUTs. Number 3. Corsair iCue H100i RGB Pro XT. If you're offered liquid cooling your CPU, your best alternative is the Corsair iCue H100i RGB Pro XTs. This AI fluid CPU cooler won't just keep your CPU cool, yet will also make your computer cool. That's thanks to the RGB illumination built right into the pump, which provides 16 RGB LED that can be tailored and also synced with the rest of the system through Corsair's iCue utility. Let's not forget a CPU colder primary job, though, cooling. The iCue H100i RGB Pro XT gets high marks there as well. This is a 204mm radiator, so it has some strong air conditioning capacity for even premium parts. Next, you will obtain a cold copper plate on the pump real estate to draw warmth away from your CPU, and that'll encounter the aluminum radiator. From there, a set of powerful Corsair M120 fans will undoubtedly keep a consistent stream of air blowing past the radiator fins to send the heat out of your system. All that and the entire arrangement only sets you back $120. Number 2. Cooler Master Hyper 212 V2. There's a good reason the Cooler Master Hyper 212 cooler has such incredible staying power. Its design is simple, its performance is solid, and its price is low. That's no less true with the Cooler Master Hyper 212 V2, which has a few updates you should love while keeping you on budget with your build, thanks to the under $50 price tag. It features a new design with an asymmetrical tilt to provide better RAM clearance and revised brackets for easier installation. The new Cycloflow 120 fan should offer better airflow and air pressure, and if you detest the loud fan noise, it should be 10% quieter than the previous model. Finally, the Cooler Master 212 Hyper V2 is ready to kit out your AMD and Intel build, though make note that an additional bracket will be required for the LG A17 socket used by Intel's latest CPU. Number 1. Noctua NH-D15. Okay, so paying $100 for an air cooler may sound like a lot. You can get a spending plan CPU for that rate, but the Noctua NH-D15 does a great deal to make its keep. For one thing, you can utilize it on a broad series of new and old processors, so you can get extra worth from it by maintaining it over several computer upgrades. Secondly, it's incredibly effective, so you can loosen up concerning encountering thermal strangling on your processor. So what's the secret to the Noctua NH-D15's power? Well, it's very little of a trick, as it's plain to see. This cooler attributes 2 substantial sets of lightweight aluminum radiator fins and 6 heat pipelines to pull warm away from your CPU. These lightweight aluminum fins would certainly do a little passively. Still, Noctua has put 2 of its 100 forum followers on, as well as they are some of the very best followers in business. The push-pull configuration of the fans keeps plenty of air moving with the cooler for over 82 cubic feet per minute of airflow while keeping noise limited. And, if you don't need all that cooling power, you can run the followers with a low noise adapter. To know the latest price, please check the description box. We are giving these 5 product links in the description. You can comment below if you have any questions about these 5 products. And please like and share this video with your friends and subscribe to this channel.